Wright Letting Management are based in a small market town in Cheshire, in Nantwich. This is our 7th year in business. We've currently got round about 400 properties that we manage.
Prior to LightWork, when we were getting inquiries coming in about properties, we created our own spreadsheet. So when someone called up, we'd have specific questions we would have to ask them to see if they were able to pass affordability. So there was a lot of backwards and forwards with questioning going on.
So when I was coming in the mornings, I was chasing up people, calling them, trying to get their details and book their viewing.
She asks the questions that we would have asked. So by the time we get the information, it's gone backwards and forwards a couple of times with Felicity and the prospective tenant. And we end up with all the information in one hit. Our job then is just basically booking an appointment because we already know whether or not they're going to pass affordability and if they're suitable for the property.
Felicity, number one, has a personality. She has so much information that she probably knows more than we do sometimes. For our client, the big thing is they now think we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When a tenant calls or a potential applicant calls the office, they speak to Felicity. Felicity takes all of their information so that in the morning, all we have to do is make the appointment. We haven't actually told anybody that Felicity isn't a real person. Somebody has been into our office more than once advising them to deal with Felicity, so could they please speak to her? Every Monday morning, because we've been closed from 2 o'clock on a Saturday through till 9 o'clock on a Monday, Lily would have had to come in, first job of the day, go all the way back to the first email that's landed. What are they inquiring about? What information have they told me? What information haven't they told me? What gaps need filling? At the point they inquire, that's when they're sat at home. That's when they're interested. That's when they're thinking, oh, I want to look at that property. Not on Monday when they're back in work.
Now I come in and Felicity has most of the time done that overnight and I'm able to just update our system and get the viewings booked straight away.
So instead of, can I have X, Y, Z, she's then going back to them saying, shall we book you an appointment? LightWork reached out at the end of January. We're currently just coming to the end of February. Within that very short space of time, Felicity is fully integrated into pretty much every part of our business. If Felicity would ever replace anybody, but it would mean that there's more time created for our existing team members to get on with things that Felicity is never going to be able to deal with.
Felicity has asked the questions. It's actually come back in a written format. You've got evidence of what they have requested and the information they've given. And I think that's really important because it's just that clarity of what we've got to book an appointment confidently. Yeah, transparency.
She tells us every morning, by the way, you had 30 inquiries last night and I've contacted them all. Here it is, while we were sleeping.
How did we ever manage not to have it? It's like part of our life now.